Welcome back to my channel, everybody. In today's video, I'm going to share some more things with you that I am really loving right now and that are making me happy. And I hope you will enjoy it. I'm actually quite excited about it because I have a few things right here that I'm really loving right now. Anything from skincare, of course, to hair care, a very inexpensive but very fun self-care tool, a new supplement, some entertainment, and then some. But talking about happiness, if you have not entered the Adoro LED face mask giveaway, you still have one day. I am going to pick a winner tomorrow, December 2nd, and I will announce the winner in Friday's video. So if you have not entered yet, go watch my last video, comment down below, and you're automatically entered. And it makes me so happy to be able to give away one of these masks because I know that whomever is going to get it is going to love it as much as I do. And I really wish I could give each and every one of you one because let me tell you, when I read the comments below that video, it blew me away. I really thought that everyone is just going to say, I want a mask, I want a mask. But no, your comments were so incredibly thoughtful and loving and kind and caring. It, like I said, it blew me away. Some of them made me cry. Many of them I have carried with me in my heart. So thank you so much. I am so lucky to have created this community and I couldn't be more grateful for you. So before I start crying, let's get into the video. Let's start with skincare because I know many of you love skincare as much as I do. I talked about this cream in my evening skincare routine. If you have not seen that video, I will link it down below. This is the Plant Stem Cell and Kombucha cream by PureCeuticals. PureCeuticals is a company I have been using on and off for about 10 years now and I really love. It is a vegan, cruelty-free brand and everything they make comes in glass, which I think is great. Not only that, but they use a lot of natural and organic ingredients, but also a lot of active ingredients such as plant stem cells, retinol, vitamin C. So it's a great brand if you're looking for something vegan, cruelty-free, but also something that has a lot of active ingredients in it. So this is, like I said, their plant stem cell and kombucha cream, and the plant stem cells come from gardenia. And I talked about this in my evening skincare routine. To my understanding, human stem cells or plant stem cells act sort of like messenger molecules. They tell our cells in our skin, which are getting a bit sluggish, to get their act together and produce more collagen and more elastin. So plant stem cells can help with collagen production and elastin production. So like I said, this has gardenia plant stem cells in it. It also has kombucha from sweet fermented black tea. It is a beautiful cream. It is sort of a jelly consistency. And the way I use this, I use it at night as my last step, and I put way too much of it on. I use it kind of like a mask. So I put way too much on, let it sink in, and in the morning my skin is beautifully hydrated and very plump looking. But you don't have to use as much as I do. It is a very rich and very hydrating cream, but it's sort of a jelly consistency. And I don't know if you can see when I put this on my hand, but like I said, if you watch my evening skincare routine, you can see what it looks like on my face. But it goes in beautifully. It is so soothing and feels almost a bit cooling. It does have a strong smell, and honestly, when I first got it, I was not wild about the smell. However, now I'm addicted to it. I don't know if that ever happens to you, that you get something and at first you're like, and then you can't live without it. That's what happened with the smell. I love it now. It's a bit minty, quite strong, but like I said, I love it now. So this is a beautiful cream and I have to definitely order more of it. But like I said, all of the PureCeuticals products are really great. So check out the website. I will, of course, link everything I'm talking about down below in the description box. This right here I got because one of you recommended it and I am so glad you did because I am loving it. It is by Niod and it is the Kappa Amino Isolate. It is a kappa peptide serum, and kappa peptides have become quite popular. They have been shown to help with collagen synthesis and also assist in wound healing. Some people actually say that kappa peptides are more powerful as far as collagen production than retinols. So this is a kappa peptide serum and it actually comes in 2 different bottles. It has 2 different peptides you mix together and it ends up being this beautiful blue, very watery serum. It sinks right in, and what I have noticed since using this is that not only does my skin feel more hydrated, it might be a bit plumper. Who knows? It's hard to tell. But what I really notice is that if I have a breakout or after microneedling, I heal faster. So I definitely think that it helps assist in wound healing and therefore helps with collagen production. So I really, really like this. Niod is part of the Desium company, like The Ordinary. And this is actually my second bottle already. It's a small bottle, it's a half an ounce. They do have bigger ones, but they're always sold out. But I already ordered another one, so thank you for recommending this. I am really loving it. And another thing I'm loving from the company is this right here. This is their flavanone mud. It is a mud face mask and it is incredible. The only thing that's a bit silly about this mask is the container. I would like to show you, but I can't even get all the way to the bottom without a tool. I think they want to make this seem like a vitamin supplement, and I appreciate the glass, but it's really silly. I think in the United States this comes in a tube, but anyways, it is a beautiful mask. It is a clay mask from black Amazonian clay, and it is also chock full of antioxidants. It has resveratrol, it has C polysaccharides. It is a great mask. It has a strong tingle when you first put it on, and even when you wash it off, the tingle sort of persists. The website talks about this, and I'm glad they do, because I thought at first that I was reacting to it. But after the tingle goes away, I'm a little bit red for a little while, but once that goes away, my skin is just glowing and beautiful. In fact, I used this the other day, and half an hour later my husband came home and he said, wow, your skin looks really nice. So this is a beautiful mask. They say on the website that it is a 3-phase mask. They say it is purifying, protecting, and responsive. I don't know about that, but it is a beautiful mask, and it does work like a clay mask. It detoxifies, but like I said, it is also full of antioxidants, so that is probably where the protective and the responsive phase comes in. Regardless, it's a beautiful mask. I just wished I could get it in the tube, but like I said, if you live in the US, it does come in a tube. And I have one more product by the Desium company, which I have really been enjoying, and it is this right here. This is by The Ordinary, and it is the multi-peptide serum for hair density. Since I, like everyone else right now, am not seeing the hairdresser very often because of COVID, I wanted to give my hair and my scalp some extra love. I have very uncomplicated hair. I don't do anything with it, but I have a very dry and sometimes itchy scalp. I don't have dandruff or anything, it's just very dry and sometimes itchy. So I wanted to try this and see what happens, and I really like this. This is, like I said, a multi-peptide serum. It also has really nice oils in it. It has a bunch of beautiful antioxidants, and it comes in a 1% caffeine solution for better absorption. Now the way I use this every night, and though it has these beautiful oils in it, it is not greasy at all. It is very watery, it is really odorless, and I use a few drops of this, and then I will use this right here, which is my new addiction, and I turn it on and I massage it in. So let me finish talking about the serum and then I'll tell you about this. So this, like I said, this is a very watery consistency. I use it every night. My hair is not greasy in the morning, so I don't have to wash it. What I have noticed, it is advertised for hair density. It's too soon to tell. I've used about half of the bottle, and it's too soon to tell if it is going to do anything for hair density. But my scalp is much less dry and not itchy anymore, so I'm loving that. I have read a lot of the reviews on the website, and they're fabulous. A lot of people have said that it actually has helped them with shedding and hair loss. It's not advertised for that, but it has, like I said, incredible reviews. This is really inexpensive. I want to say it was about 15 euros, and it's a big bottle. So I am really liking this. And you watch, between these two, in 6 months, I will have the most beautiful hair. But let me tell you about this. I saw Katie, the organic esthetician, talk about this, and I had to have it. I went straight away on Amazon and ordered it, and I'm so happy I have it. I use this every single day. It is so much fun. It is a scalp massager, and it is battery operated. Now you don't necessarily have to use the batteries. You could just do it like this, but it does have 2 different speeds, and it feels so amazing to use this on your scalp. So I use this, like I said, with the multi-peptide serum, but I also use this under the shower. You can take this under the shower. So I wash my hair with it. If I use a mask, I use it. This is such an amazing self-care tool. So inexpensive. I want to say it was $15, maybe cheaper than that. I will, like I said, link everything down below that I'm talking about. So this is something I'm really glad I have. And of course, just using this will bring circulation to your scalp and therefore help have a healthier scalp and help hopefully with hair growth. But the two combined, like I said, you'll watch 6 months from now, I will have the most beautiful hair. Just recently, I really got into doing face massages. It is such a nice way to practice some self-care. I went on YouTube and I looked for some face massage tutorials and came across a woman named Abigail, and her last name is escaping me right now, but I will put it right here and I will link her channel down below. She is an esthetician and she has some really great face massage tutorials on her channel. Now, of course, to do face massage, you don't need a fancy oil. You can use olive oil, coconut oil, but I got this right here and I am loving it. This is by a company called KINDri, and you have heard me talk about KINDri before. It is another one of my favorite vegan cruelty-free brands, and I had the owner, Robin McDonald, on my channel. She's a sweetheart. But this is by KINDri, and it is their Bloom oil. It is prickly pear seed oil, cactus oil, and cactus oil is very rich in vitamin E and vitamin K, but this also has 4% apple stem cells in it. And as I said earlier, stem cells can help with collagen and elastin production. So this is not only a beautiful, beautiful, very rich, very nourishing oil, but it also has stem cells in it. This is beautiful for face massage for several reasons. It has a nice glide to it, but it's not greasy. It actually sinks in once you're done with the massage. So this is one of my new favorite face oils, and I actually did not used to be crazy about face oils because I used to think they just sit on my skin, but cactus oil, prickly pear seed oil really sinks in nicely. So this is another thing I am really loving right now, and I'm really loving doing face massages. Like I said, I will link Abigail's channel down below. If you don't know her, check her out. I think you will really enjoy her. I have one more skincare product which I'm really loving right now, and it is a mix between a skincare product and a supplement. It is this right here. It is called Renue. It is a Transdermal lotion by a company called Alive by Science. I made 2 videos on nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide, or NAD. If you have not seen those, I will link them down below. Please go check them out. But in a nutshell, nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide, or NAD, is a molecule we all have in our bodies, and it is responsible for over hundreds of functions, including energy production. It is said that without NAD, we would be dead within 30 seconds. So NAD is quite important. However, as we age, as everything else, NAD declines. By age 50, we only have about 50% of our NAD levels. So scientists, of course, have been trying to find ways to increase NAD levels. There are 2 scientists working on this. One is Dr. Brenner and one is Dr. David Sinclair. Both of them are using a form of vitamin B3, which is a precursor to NAD. Dr. Brenner uses nicotinamide riboside, or NR, and Dr. Sinclair uses nicotinamide mononucleotide, or NMN. I have been using nicotinamide riboside for about a year now and am loving it. That's what I talked about in my videos. However, some of you reached out after watching my videos and said, I cannot find nicotinamide riboside in my country. Now, I am very lucky. I live in Italy, but we also have an American address. So I can get things from the US and from Europe. But like I said, some of you reached out and said, I cannot find nicotinamide riboside in my country. Do you have another suggestion? And unfortunately, I did not, until I listened to my friend Holly from Life in DIY. And if you do not know Holly, I will link her channel down below. She's incredible. You have to check her out. But Holly talked about a company called Alive by Science, which makes nicotinamide mononucleotide products. I trust Holly 100%. I know that if she talks about a product or a company, she has done a ton of research, or else she wouldn't be talking about it. So I was intrigued. I reached out to the company and I told them I wanted to compare how nicotinamide mononucleotide compared to nicotinamide riboside, and I was also hoping that I could have another recommendation for those of you not living in the United States. The company was great. They sent me a bunch of products. One of them was this right here. So like I said, this is a transdermal lotion. What that means is that the ingredients in here are encapsulated in a liposome for deeper delivery. So they don't just sit on the stratum corneum and protect the outside layer of our skin, but because they are encapsulated, they can penetrate deeper and actually work on a cellular level. This has incredible ingredients. It actually has nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide, NAD, in here. It also has resveratrol, and it has apocynin, which is another incredible antioxidant we don't really hear too much about. So right here on the back, it tells you how many milligrams you get of these incredible ingredients per serving size. So per serving size, you get 500 milligrams of nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide, NAD. You get 50 milligrams of resveratrol and also 50 milligrams of apocynin. So like I said, this is a mix between a supplement and a skincare lotion, because not only do you get these incredible ingredients to benefit your skin, but you're also absorbing them. This is a beautiful lotion. My skin has gotten so much softer from using this and feels very, very hydrated. In fact, I'm doing a test right now. I have been using this on only one hand and not the other, and I want to see if there's a difference. I can see a difference already, but I want to use it a little bit longer and then show you in a video, show you before and after pictures, and we can decide, is it just in my head or is there really a difference? But like I said, this is a really incredible lotion and supplement all in one. The only thing I don't like is the smell. It has a very medicinal smell, but I do believe it is from the apocynin. And because apocynin is such an incredible antioxidant, I'm overlooking it. But aside from that, this is really, really incredible. And another supplement I have been trying from them is this right here. This is their Liposomal NMN, their liposomal nicotinamide mononucleotide. And this is incredible. This has replaced my nicotinamide riboside. I have not been using my nicotinamide riboside for 2 months now and only been using this, and I really, really love it. Now, I am very partial to liposomal delivery. If you have seen some of my liposomal vitamin C videos, you know that. I make my own liposomal vitamin C. It has done wonders for me. But this has the NMN in liposomal delivery form. It is encapsulated in sunflower lecithin. So when we talk about liposomal delivery, we take a nutrient like the NMN and we encapsulate it in a fat pocket, in a liposome. This liposome closely resembles our cell membranes, so therefore it is very easily absorbed. So this is encapsulated in sunflower lecithin, so it is soy-free. It is an incredible product. And actually one serving size is 4 pumps, which would give you 500 milligrams of NMN. I used to take 300 milligrams of nicotinamide riboside. However, I only take 2 pumps of this because I want this to last a little bit. So 2 pumps give me 250 milligrams of nicotinamide mononucleotide. And I think it is as powerful, if not a little bit more, than the 300 milligrams I was taking of nicotinamide riboside. So I'm really happy that for those of you not living in the United States or living in the United States, because I think this is incredible and this has definitely replaced for me my nicotinamide riboside. But for those of you for sure that couldn't get the NR, this is a great, great alternative. And like I said, for me, this is not just an alternative. I'm sticking with this because I love the liposomal delivery and I think this is quite powerful. And I really think the company is really great as well. They actually have skincare products as well, which I'm loving, but I didn't want to bring out here because first of all, I didn't want to sound like an infomercial for A Life by Science. But secondly, I have been using, they have a serum and they have a day cream. I have been using the day cream for about a month now and I'm really, really liking it. But the serum is fairly new to me. I've only been using it for about a week. So I want to try it a little bit longer and I want to try them together and see what sort of difference does it make on my skin, and then I'll let you know about it. And the science behind it to me is so fascinating because even in their skincare, they use the same liposomal delivery. They have NR, NMN, NAD, resveratrol, apocynin, so it is packed full with amazing ingredients. So I find the science behind it so fascinating that I might just make a whole video on it. But regardless, like I said, I really like this, and I'm happy that I have an alternative for those of you not being able to find an hour, or not just an alternative, but a really good product. But let's talk about something else. What else do I have here? Oh yeah, I made a video on all the things I've done to improve my sleep. I used to be a horrible sleeper. I woke up a zillion times a night, and I've done all kinds of things to improve my sleep. And one of them is to wear eye shades at night to really keep the room dark. However, I used to buy an eye shade and they worked really well for a little while, and then they wear out and you get light from underneath and they don't keep things dark anymore. I just a few months ago got these, and these are amazing. So they are like regular eye shades, but normally the eye shades just have this cutout right here, which then wears out and eventually light comes in from underneath. But these have this little flap right here, and I don't know if you can see this. I'm gonna turn it around, but this flap is incredible. It keeps everything completely dark. It's not uncomfortable at all. It's very soft material and I can't even feel it, but it keeps everything completely dark. I have worn these now for about 3 months and they have not worn out. They're super comfortable. Not only do they have the little flap that keeps everything dark, but they have a cutout, so if you were to open your eyes at night, your lashes don't bump into it. So these are really great eye shades, and they were really inexpensive as well. I want to say they were less than $10, but like I said, I will link everything below. The brand is Unimi, but again, I will link it below. But these are really incredible, and these have helped me get even better sleep. So these are all the products I wanted to share with you. And by the way, I want to say really fast, I have a bad habit of talking really fast when I get excited about something. Some of you have mentioned that I talk a little bit too fast. So if I talk too fast in this video because I am excited about all these things, I really apologize. I try to reel myself in when I get excited, but sometimes I just get carried away. So I'm really sorry if I talk too fast. I hope that you could understand everything I said. But I have a little bit of entertainment left. One of them is a series of books I just read. It is really good. It's called My Brilliant Friend, and it's about 2 girlfriends growing up here in Naples, which makes it extra interesting for me because I learn a little bit more about the history here. But it is really good. They grow up in the 50s and then they go all the way until now. And there is a TV series with it. It is on HBO, so unfortunately some of you might not be able to see it if you do not have HBO. But if you don't have HBO, read the books. They are so good. And if you watch the show, what's nice about it is that the books and the show are very close. Sometimes you read a book and then you watch the show and you go, that's not how I imagined it. But here, the books and the show are very close. Both are excellent. My Brilliant Friend. And also, the other day I went on Hulu and I saw that This Is Us is on again, and I was so happy. I know many of you here love This Is Us as well. It is such a good show. But I really thought because of COVID, they wouldn't have a season. So I was so happy when I saw that they have another season. So My Brilliant Friend and This Is Us. I would love to know in the comments, what has made you happy lately? What are the things that you're loving? Please share down below. We could all use some positivity. It doesn't matter if it's skincare, hair care, a book, a show, some food, whatever it is, whatever makes you happy, please share down below. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed this video. And don't forget, you still have a day to enter for the Adoro LED face mask giveaway. Thank you so much for being here. Until next time. Bye. You done, buddy? Okay. Nope. Okay. Really? Okay. I think he's done. Nope.